as you can see within the component code, how to create a signal. I'm going to paste the following signal variables. As you can see in our Visual Studio Code, the first signal is called name, and it takes in a string as a data type. If we want to access this name variable right here, all we need to do is to head straight to our template, create a tag, and then create a string interpolation, and then access it by calling the name variable and attaching a parenthesis to it, because signals are functions. So if I save everything we've done so far, you can see the name Dave in the browser. So if we head back to our TS file, we can also see the next variable we defined here, which is a number. So the first variable we can see defined here is a string. Signals can also accept numbers, and it's also accessible the same way we accessed the first variable called name. The next variable we have here is a boolean, which is set to true. The second variable is also a boolean, which is set to false, which are all acceptable data types in signals. Next up, we pass in null as a data type, as well as undefined, as you can see right here. Another set of data type acceptable by signal are arrays. As you can see, we're able to define an array with the string A, B, and C. Right below that, we have signals accepting objects as initial values, which is totally possible with signals. Moving on, you can see we can also pass in nested arrays into our signals. As you can see how deeply nested this array is, yet we don't get any error from signals because it's totally acceptable. Just like nested arrays, nested objects are also acceptable with signals. As you can see, we have a deeply nested object perfectly acceptable by signals. If I scroll to the last variable, which is called profile, you can see that signals is able to accept generic types. This generic type called person is defined above, as you can see, and it accepts a type of string. If I scroll back to the bottom of the page, you can see we're able to define the variable called name to accept the string called Jones. To display this signal in our templates, all we need to do is just to call the profile variable, just like we did, but this time around we need to pass in the name, which is within the object. So that would be profile.name. And when I save, and once the browser refreshes, we are able to access the value within that object, as you can see right here.
If you want to keep learning about how to build real-world apps with the latest technologies and other career-related topics, then start right now by subscribing to our channel and liking this video.